time written for Neil and Katrina Brennan as one binary star. A binary star, a double star system containing two associated stars revolving around a common centre of gravity in different orbits. Collins Dictionary. It may come as a shock to learn that nearly all the atoms in your body and in the Earth were once part of a star that exploded and disintegrated, and probably those same atoms are once the debris of still an earlier star. An article in the National Geographic. Let us not yet speak of love, but rather of what love means. That we who were not and yet now are, that we who are called forth and clothed with dust of earth or star, as God at first called forth the light from the unspeakable maw of night, that we who might not have been, yet have become, who, given all of timeless time, live now, not then, nor anywhere but here. Let us not yet speak of love, which is too easy and too difficult, but rather of what love means. That we who now speak, that we who turn to look, that we who are not rock nor ice, can reach forth with liquid grace, can choose to open or to close both hand and face, that we who were not can now turn and look and speak, that we who are not rock but dust of earth or star can muster mirth to laugh, can stir the voice to sing, can turn and by God's grace and speak forth light, can turn and look into the dreadful face of night and speak forth light. Though let us not yet speak of love, which is too easy and too difficult by far, but rather of what love means, that this breath we breathe is borrowed air, inhaled, exhaled by all before, that we are clothed with borrowed cloth, with dust of ancient earth or star on star, with stour of all who came before, who spoke our speech, who turned and looked as you or I, who laughed my laugh, who sighed your sigh. We never really die. And yet there is no other you, no second me, nor will there be, whoever breathes our breath or inherits the mantle of our earth. But let us not yet speak of love, at once too intractable and trite, rather of what love means, that we who were not, yet who now are stuff of earth and stuff of star, a humble hearth for holy fire, that we who are not rock, yet walk with stony weight, have it in our gift to smoor or to ignite the world around, to find the might to lift each other high, to soar in lambent stellar flight, or petrify and stall, to fall and cause to fall, cold-shouldered boulders all upon the unmoved ground, or as a stone thrown in a pond sends shockwaves circling out, which rock each wind-blown petal boat, so we wreath or garland whom we meet, are the life belt or the millstone's weight, so the whirlpool swirls the petals in like a blossom closing tight, and we can be the deadly nightshade flower the awesome anti-star at war with colour and with light. This black hole we refuse, but rather choose to bloom as sunflowers tall and bright, which dispel the gloom and speak forth light. To Katrina Neal, this then, our token, as the word of love today is spoken, may its echo never weaken, may its meaning ever deepen. Before those here who round you gather, you make your choice, you choose each other. As you were two, you now are one. Before the earth, before the sun, may the earth endow its fragrant flower, may the sun bestow its warmth and colour. With twofold ring, we ring you round, as petals the flower, as rays the sun. So ring each other as one binary star, as flower to sun and sun to flower, two orbits linked in one embrace, a dance of light through time and space, yet geostationary, of course, above the only true light source, in love, in place, in the full corona of His grace.
Thank you.